live. Steve, a fancy new virtual background. And I think we got everything configured correctly because I'm getting notifications that you're live as well, Steve. So good to go. Well, you must have done good at the shop today because somebody just left us a 5-star review. So that's cool. If you're talking, we can't hear you, Steve. Yeah, sounds like you were muted.
I wonder who left us a 5-star review.
Let's see. I don't know this person actually. Bridger? Name is Bridger? No, sorry, Jonathan. Jonathan West. Sorry.
I don't know.
Jonathan, his name is? So.
He hits all of the, hold on a second.
All right. All right, well, Hunter and Dylan plays. Hello. How are you guys? We're just getting started here. I'm not sure what Steve is doing tonight. What I am doing is the Mystery Machine, but I'm going to do the opposite of what you would expect. I'm actually going to be putting this back in the box. And the reason for that, oh, Hunter was there. Okay, you were there yesterday. Well, thanks for stopping by. I was not there yesterday. Normally I'm there on Saturdays, but I wasn't there yesterday. So you probably met Steve yesterday. I'm good. How are you? So what I'm going to do is, and we'll wait for Steve to come back here to see what he's going to work on tonight. I'll probably do a couple things tonight, but one of the things I'm going to do is sort of show everybody, the process we go through to repack a pre-owned set. So I'm going to be doing the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine, putting that back into bags, getting it all packaged up for somebody to take home from the shop, hopefully soon. Steve, what do you got planned for tonight? Well, hold on. Before I say that, after the Mystery Machine, I will probably work on the minifigure vending machine or building minifigures. I'm not sure which. So what do you got going on, Steve?
I think I'm going to finish some brickheads.
Yeah.
Yep. I think this is a kid that came in at like 5 p.m. today.
No, he said he was there yesterday.
No, Jonathan, the kid who just left you a review.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That might be. So I'm going to get started. So this is a laundry bag. And this is how we clean the sets. We do not clean minifigures that way. Minifigures get cleaned by hand. Steve, this is the set that the minifigures had a bunch of damage, and you were nice enough to supply me with replacements. So appreciate that.
Yeah, dude, no worries.
Steve is a tremendous help at the shop.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Not just at the shop, but he's also tremendous help in helping us source things. So he goes out, he finds stuff for us, old retired sets and things like that, sometimes minifigs. So Steve is a lifesaver when it comes to helping out at the shop. So what I do is I wash the bricks in these bags, and then I just let them sit in here and dry for a while. The spin cycle on the washer actually gets them about 90% dry. And just let them sit for a little bit. And now what we're going to do is we're going to separate all this by color, and then we're going to basically follow the directions, but instead of building it, we're going to put it back into plastic bags, and then we're going to put some numbers on them, and then hopefully the end result will be a set that when you get it, it will look almost exactly like a new set, with the exceptions of the bags looking a little bit different. And it'll be a very, very same, if not identical experience as if the set were new. We don't do this with all of our sets. We do it with sets that we have that are complete, meaning they have all the minifigures, all the parts. If we don't have the original box, we'll rebox them into a generic box, and we'll put a sticker on the box with the picture of the set so you know what you're buying. But all right, that looks like all the parts. These are our bags, our plastic bags, and then we print stickers, little label stickers as well for them. So I'm going to do a little bit of separation here because it's going to go faster if I do it this way. What's on tap tonight, Steve? You got something to build?
Yeah, I'm doing some brickheads. I was trying to figure out the whole restream thing.
Oh, okay.
It's a little weird.
All right, so I got figs here for this set. Scooby, Shaggy, the zombie, and Freddy, all accounted for. We will put those, disassemble those, and put them into bags as we go. Put these aside for now. These here, this pile here, I don't know how well you can see it, but we got a haul of minifigure parts in recently. And these are all the figs I've built so far. And I've really barely scratched the surface on this. This is hours and hours and hours worth of work. And I still have a ton of parts left to go through. So if you happen to be swinging by the store, I would say probably next week, we're going to have a lot of new minifigures. And for those of you maybe who aren't local or who haven't been on with us before, I own a LEGO resale store where we buy and sell and trade LEGO here where we live. And we're always doing work for it. This set I'm reboxing tonight is going to be going in the shop. When I'm done with this, I'll probably break out the minifigure vending machine. That's one that I'm working on, and we're going to use that in the shop. We're actually going to use it to, we have a lot of minifigures that have some damage on them. So they have like a crack or in the torso, or they have, you know, maybe their legs are a little beat up. And we really don't have the heart to toss them, get rid of them. So we, instead, what we're going to do with them is we're going to put them in little capsules for the minifigure vending machine. And for a very inexpensive price. Dude, can you turn your volume down just a tiny bit? For a very inexpensive price, when you come into the shop, if you don't mind a, you know, damaged fig for a really, really inexpensive price, you can use the minifigure vending machine and spin it, and you'll be able to get a surprise fig out of the vending machine. So that's one idea for it. We'll see. You know, open to other ideas as well. This type of live stream, at least what I'm doing, is not as exciting as when we're building, obviously, because we're putting it back. But I thought it'd be cool to at least, you know, let people get a sense of what we go through to, you know, ensure that the set's complete, and, you know, make sure that when you get it, you're getting a really, really good experience, right? It's not something we spend just a couple minutes doing. We spend a long time doing it. And, you know, it's just my philosophy. If you're going to spend your hard-earned money, then the least I can do is put effort into it to make sure that you're going to have a good experience with it. And, you know, we're human. Sometimes mistakes happen. So, you know, sometimes we'll miss a part, but we guarantee all our pre-owned Lego sets. When you buy one, we disclose to you whether or not it's missing any parts or any minifigures. If you do get it home and you find that there's something missing that we didn't tell you about, and in a lot of cases, we don't have to tell you that anything's missing because the vast majority of our sets are all complete. but occasionally we have a few that are missing something here and there. I think that's enough for now. And so basically our policy is if you get it home, it's missing something, you let us know, we get you the part free of charge. And again, that's all just part of trying to give you the best possible experience.
Who's the person who bought Darth Vader and the DC plane? DC plane.
DC plane.
What's the DC plane?
DC plane?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think because that one would be somewhat unique. Because the Vader, I mean, we sell a lot of Vader, so
I remember selling a Vader yesterday. I don't know what the DC plane is.
let me look because he was there yesterday. I can just pull up
Yeah.
the directions and we can find out what it was. DC plane. Because you know
I
what it is?
remember.
You know what it is, Steve? When we rebox sets, sometimes I forget what we have in boxes. I'm better at remembering what we have, or what we had in on the pre-built wall.
Yeah, but the Bat plane and the Joker. Oh, okay. I remember that one.
That was a repack, right?
No, the DC was new. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, that was the Joker and Batman plane.
Oh, okay.
It took me a second. I didn't know what DC plane was. I also forgot that we had that set for some time.
All right.
It's a good set. Did you like building it or no?
Well, first, have you built it yet?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
If he's anything like us, we get sets and then they sit in a closet.
I've only had this set for a few months. How dare you?
My longest is over a year old. Right now.
I mean, buddy.
Yours are probably several years old. The oldest one you have sitting in a closet somewhere.
I want to say the oldest one I have sitting in the closet is the TIE Fighter helmet.
Well, I mean, that's a fantastic set. You should build that. All right, I think that's enough separation for me to get started here.
I honestly feel like at this point I can't build it, buddy.
Yeah. He
Great
says,
and done.
yeah, it was great, and it's done.
I think I actually just took that one apart, if I'm being honest with you.
Did you?
From my own collection, yeah. Because I took that one. I took the Bat Tumbler. I took a bunch of them apart, just because I needed more room.
Yeah. So basically, this is how we do it, right? Scooby and Shaggy, we just go by the instructions. Scooby and Shaggy were the first ones on page 1 of the instructions. And we put those back in the bag, and we just keep doing that until we're finished with bag 1. And then we'll sticker it, put it in the box, and then we're on to bag 2.
I feel like I'm better at seeing your people in the chat than you are, buddy.
I'm busy. Oh. What's up? Nothing. I'm repacking a Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine. Steve's building a brick house. Steve, what brick head you building?
This guy from Star Wars. Forget his name.
Okay.
Padme's guard.
Oh yeah. How was England, Claudia?
He went to England?
Yeah, they just got back.
Oh, nice.
Yesterday, I think. Last night. Yeah, I gotta try and get this done and then work on the vending machine because I haven't touched that in a little while. So
I feel like you got some time. No?
Yeah, but with one kid out of the house now for the rest of the week, like it's a good time to
bang some stuff out.
Yep, hunker down and get some stuff done. I just want to get it into the shop, and there are people waiting on the figs as well. England was good, he said. So
the new figs?
The new ones from the minifigure vending machine. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've already had some people in. I was talking to them about what we're going to do with that, and some people said they were interested in some of the figs. So nice. I don't want to keep people waiting too long.
I was up at 4:30. I feel that, bud.
Yeah. Well, today you were? Yeah. I was up at 4:30 yesterday, and it wasn't because of jet lag. I don't know why I couldn't sleep. Today I had to get up at.
Neither have I.
What did he say?
He said he still hasn't built the AT-AT helmet.
Oh, I did. You want to see it?
Mm-hmm. That does look sharp.
The only thing I don't like about it is back here. You can see here. It just feels like it's not filled in enough.
I feel like it doesn't look as big as the front does.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little off. But when you're looking at it dead center on, which is how I have it on my shelf, you can't really tell. I have it displayed next to my TIE Pilot helmet, which is the best one going. We've got we got August releases going to be dropping on the distributor site soon, probably in the next week and a half or so. So
Do we have the AT-AT walkers?
AT-AT walkers.
I don't.
Which one? The I have the 20. What was it? The 2020, the playset. Not the. I don't have the. I don't have the UCS.
What just sold today?
Oh, you sold the AT-AT from 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't we have the? I thought we had one from. It might not be an AT-AT.
We had an ATM6 from the sequel trilogy, but I don't know if that's sold or not.
Yeah, I don't know. But I do know that we sold the AT-AT this morning. It was like one of the first things to go.
That was the new in the box sealed one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we have any used ones, do we?
The ATM6 we had was used, but I don't remember honestly if we sold it or not. I gotta check the inventory. Oh, the big UCS one. Now, we don't have that in the shop. What we have for UCS right now in the shop is the gunship and the 2007 Millennium Falcon, and then we have the 2000. I think it's 2002 or 2003 Cantive 4. Those are the ones we have in the shop at the moment. Myself, I don't have any UCS. I don't have the room for them, so I actually don't. I don't collect UCS. I collect just mostly play scale stuff.
I collect the UCS.
What'd you say, Steve?
I collect the UCS.
Yeah, you are very loud. I don't know if you're.
I don't know how to turn it down, dude.
Oh, well, maybe.
How's that?
Hold on, I might be able to turn you down.
How's that?
Not much better, but I'm going to turn you down here.
All right, bet.
Put you at 50%. How's that?
How's that? Better? Not better?
Better. I'm actually going to turn myself down a little bit as well, because that might be hurting people's ears too. Okay, I think we figured that out. All right. So, bag one coming along here.
These brickheads do not take very long to build.
You love you're a brickhead guy, though. You love your brickheads.
Costco guys. I'm sorry, I don't want to get trademarked.
Yeah. Is that where you bought them? Is that where you bought?
No, I bought these from you.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't remember anymore. When we first opened, we obviously didn't have as much customers, as much business. I could remember every single thing that sold on any given day. But are you
the
planning
UCS Star Destroyer? I mean, that would be an expensive one, dude.
Yeah. Well, do you mean for the shop? Are we planning on getting one in?
We never know.
Yeah, we never know what's going to walk through the door, and then we have to make a decision, kind of on the spot whether or not we're going to buy it.
Because
So
that one is an expensive resale. What's it going for now? Like 9 to 1,000, or is it going for more?
Well, it depends on which one you're talking about. The one you have, or the one that?
Yeah, the one I have.
I think it was like what 8 when you bought it, something like that.
How much did I buy it for?
Yeah, I think it's 7 or 8.
Yeah, it was like 7 or 8. I don't remember off the top of my head. I thought I got a decent deal on it. I think I did get a decent deal on it, but still.
Yeah, I just don't. The problem
No,
is,
just for you. Oh, he's saying just for you.
oh, just for me. No, I just don't. I just don't have the space. I know probably yeah, $1,000. Yeah. Um. Oh, you're talking about the Death Star, the one that's coming out in October. He's talking about the new Death Star. He said the Star Destroyer, but he
Oh,
means
he said the Star Destroyer.
yeah, but he means Death Star.
My fault.
Yeah. So no, I definitely it might look like I'm in a big room here, but this room is not all for me. And if it was, I might buy UCS stuff and fill it in, but this is a shared room, so no, I can't. Unfortunately, um, I'm not going to be getting the UCS anything. The one that I'm planning on getting is definitely going to get the turbo tank because I don't have a turbo tank in my collection, but and I know it's going to be downsized, which kind of is disappointing. But I want the Bakara and the Galactic Marines. Those are like the one thing I kind of want. Yeah, he said yes, the Death Star.
Yeah.
I kind of want some of the 327s as well, but I can wait on those. I can wait till some people decide they don't want them and they want to sell them, and they'll bring them into the shop, and I'll grab them that way. And I want the Bly, but that's really about it for me on the August play sets. Is well, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, on the play sets, yes, I'm still contemplating the help me out, Steve. Andor droid. I said I'm blanking. The buildable.
BD1?
No.
K2SO.
K2SO. Yes, that one I'm still debating because I do like my buildable droids. I have R2, I've got BD1, and then in the closet waiting to be built, I have the Droidica, I have the
Chopper.
Chopper, and I have the C3PO. So
I don't plan on getting. I need to see the Death Star before I make any type of financial decision like that.
I would, for that amount of money, I would honestly tell everyone that they should see it before they decide if they're getting it.
Yeah,
I
if
mean,
it's Death Star 2, probably not for Steve.
yeah, and I kind of already decided that I'm going to buy the turbo tank, but it was based on the leaked pictures, and it's less about the turbo tank and um, more about the figs.
I don't know his name, but this guy right here. I keep forgetting his name. Captain
Panaka.
something. Oh, Captain Tanaka.
Yeah.
I won't lie, when it comes to names, I can't remember them.
How many came in that pack?
5?
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's a good amount.
Yeah. I got 5 in that pack, and I've already built like 4 of them. Actually, what I should do is this.
Is the mystery machine like how many bags is the mystery machine?
4, I think.
Really? Did I miss something here? Was I supposed to switch
Probably.
bags already? Because I was chatting too much, and if that's the case, then we have to start again because we cannot give this to a customer and have them open it up and be confused. But no, I think it's 3 bags. I think the first book is all 1 bag, and then the second book is 2 bags. It's the end, the rest of the mystery machine, and the last bag I think is the last bag is small. It's just the tree monster, the top of the mystery machine, and the zombie. So
I don't know why you listened to me. Like I actually knew
knew what?
the answer to that.
Well, you sounded confident. You
Kind of
sounded
just spewed it out, man.
okay, but you sounded confident. So
Confidence is key.
yep. That's why I was like, you sound confident. I'll listen to you. I'll be like, sure. Okay. Steve sounds like he knows what he's talking about. So,
Steve does not.
Just sounding like you know what you're talking about can get you a long way in life. All right. And then, so here's our first example where we are missing a part. So we're going to make a note of that and we will find it. and drop it in here. We are missing one little cheese slope, light bluish gray cheese slope. All right, moving on. We already got that part. Going backwards. This one. Okay. Let's see. These are hard on the Mystery Machine because all these parts have stickers. So I have to like move ahead in the instructions to figure out like which stickered parts do I need here.
Are you missing any stickers or no?
No. But I have to jump ahead in the instructions because without the stickers, it's hard to know. Okay, so I need this one, this one. Otherwise, you got the wrong, you know. I mean, I think these are all in bag one anyway, so I honestly don't think it's going to matter. But, all right, those are the 4 right ones. There we go.
Nice.
Good size bag for the first bag. Actually, I don't think these are all in the same bag. I think they're gonna. No, actually, they are. Yeah, both sides are in the same bag. So now we can just toss the rest in because we don't have to deal with it anymore.
Do you plan on getting the Death Star there, Hunter? Or Dylan?
Death Star.
Star Destroyer. Death Star.
Oh, okay.
Just had this conversation, man.
I think we did. Yeah.
He is done. My Brickhead collection is going along swimmingly.
All right. So this is bag one. Bag one is now done. So we use self-adhesive bag. Although these little strips we peel off are annoying because they like static cling to everything. I don't know if you noticed that, Steve. And then we fold them over, seal it up.
Oh, you know what?
Now I'm gonna have to unseal this one because I am missing a piece that has to go in here. But they're actually can. Oh, never mind. I'm not missing a piece. It's right here. I just failed to sort it. It's Hunter, and no, Hunter is not getting the UCS.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. So we can't even get one for the shop because UCS are not generally offered to us as an independent LEGO retailer. But that one, I'd probably like special order if somebody wanted, even if I could get it, as that's not one I'm probably just going to buy. All right. So there you go. So there's bag one. That's how you get it. If you buy one of our repack sets, okay, sticker with the number on it. We don't hand write them. Well, sometimes we do if we run out of stickers, but generally we're trying to hand write them because we don't want you to have to interpret people's handwriting to figure out bag numbers. But that's how you get it. And then in this case, we have the original box. So this one is going to go back in. And we're on to bag number 2. Get another bag. And book 1 is done, so book 1 can go in as well. And now we've got Freddy. Freddy's got a newspaper and a magnifying glass. Now Freddy's going in.
Still shocks me that in all those minifigs that you got the other day, you didn't get a Velma.
No Velma. Got a Daphne, and there's parts of Freddy, but not a whole Freddy. I got a Scooby. I think I got a couple Shaggies in there.
What part of Freddy do you need?
I don't know yet. I'm good. I know I have the body and the hair. I might need the head, but the head on this one is the part that's damaged. And then I
gave you a new one. I gave you a new head.
No, a new head for this set. I'm saying there's an extra. There's some Freddy parts in this.
Oh,
all the minifig parts I got.
I was about to say I have an extra. So just let me know.
And then for some reason, Freddy's legs always seem to be missing, and they're that kind of. I don't want to say unusual, but sort of unusual color, right? Blue.
Azil.
It's like, medium azure or something like that.
That'd be pretty sick if they were able to move better. I think I'd be with you on that one there, Hunter. I don't even have a YouTube. I have Twitch and Kick. I have to make a YouTube.
I've had YouTube for a while, but we used to use it, and then we took like a year hiatus. We used to use it just to post like minute or two videos of like what was new in the shop. But
I remember those videos.
yeah, this is just I don't know. I kind of like using it for this just because I feel like it's more fun to stream than just have static videos.
I have to start streaming soon. Like actually like streaming video games again and whatnot.
Yeah.
I was looking at my statistics or stats or whatever.
Yeah.
For when I was streaming Apex, dude, I streamed like 50 hours of it in less than a month.
Really?
It was bad.
That's a lot of hours.
I know. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I should what? Stream on YouTube?
Either that or stream video games.
Right. Streaming, I'll probably end up streaming some Nintendo Switch too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Donkey Kong Bonanza, when it comes out, will be, heavily consuming my life. I know that means nothing to you.
Well, I mean, I know what Donkey Kong is, but for me, you know,
Donkey Kong was, he threw barrels at you?
he threw barrels at me. That was the original. Yeah.
Actually, did you know that in the timeline of Donkey Kong, that's not actually Donkey Kong?
Yeah, well, it's not actually Mario either.
No, it's Donkey Kong's dad.
Yep.
I think it's Grumpy Kong, right?
That I'm not sure of, but
I think that's his dad's name is Grumpy Kong. And the Mario that you see is Mario's dad.
yeah.
Or so far, like, did you watch the Mario movie?
Yeah.
The older Mario that pops up.
Yeah.
In the diner, that's the Mario that it is.
Oh, okay.
And the Peach and everybody it's not the same Peach.
Yeah, that I knew. But
or Rosalina or whatever her name is.
Yeah, I go way back, Steve. I go way back.
Bro, I just dropped some casual lore on you, and you're like, "Yeah, I knew all that."
No,
come on.
I didn't know all the names. I just knew that it wasn't the original. Like those aren't the characters, right? But you know, I started video games with consoles at home. I started with Atari and ColecoVision.
Jesus.
And then, but the cabinet games, right? We used to go to the arcade all the time, right? Saturdays spent at the arcade because we used to go to the arcade, play the cabinet games.
I'm familiar with arcade games.
Yeah, we burned a lot of quarters. All right, we're missing a 2x2 tan tile. So
it's funny because you don't have quarters now.
Steve is referring to the fact that we had no change at the shop today.
No, you had no bills at the shop today. I had change.
Well, okay.
I made sure you had change.
All right. Well, yesterday we did the opposite. We had bills and no change.
Actually, yesterday we had change. A customer came in and gave me a ton of change.
Well, that's good.
And what video games you play, Hunter?
Yes, me love video games.
Nothing wrong with that.
I used to love video games. I don't have a lot of time anymore, but I'll still jump on and play from time to time. We need a new Star Wars open world shooter. Not open world.
We need to play some Battlefront, dude.
Well, we've been playing Battlefront. Where you been?
No, we have to stream some Battlefront.
Oh. Yeah, that I got to figure out because
you need you need one of these things.
What do you got, Steve? A gadget?
Need that. Something like that.
What is that? Capture device?
Yeah, it's a capture card. It's an Elgato capture card.
Yeah.
There might be a better way to do it, maybe. I don't know. But, oh, you're part of the Fortnite community, huh? We might be building some Fortnite sets on stream soon.
Yep, he just procured. He can't talk tonight. Them all the new ones. Did you get all the new ones, Steve? Did I order all of them?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Gonna be building Klombo soon. I'm not gonna lie, the August release that I'm most looking forward to is Cuddle Team Leader. Most looking forward to that one.
Oh, you
A
mean
giant mech?
the Mecha team leader?
Yeah. I'm excited for that one.
That means I have to make sure I order that in my.
I don't think you can.
Is it an exclusive?
I think it might be, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, if you could, I'd rather buy it from you because I could work it off.
All this, yeah, all this exclusive stuff is annoying. Like the fact that Walmart is the only one outside of Lego who has the the June Star Wars sets, and the rest of us have to wait till August. Is
At the store, Hunter?
I saw them on Saturday.
Yeah, the Fortnite sets.
Oh yeah, we have some left.
What is it?
Those were ordered specially for Steve. So those are Steve's leftovers.
Yeah, I have every Fortnite set that's come out so far, bud. I have a problem where I see something and I buy it. Terrible.
I can confirm that.
He can attest because it's terrible. Were you with me when I bought the Fantastic Four? Yeah, right?
Yes. The only reason you bought it is because it was out. The store had it out early. That was your rationale for buying it.
100%.
Which
it's the only rationale I need.
I found very interesting that was the rationale for it. But
it's the only rationale I need.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm missing a 2x2 tan tile for this bag.
Is this supposed to be his hair? I think this is supposed to be his hair.
I don't know. So we're missing one whole part so far in this set, and we'll have to find that. We'll be done with this one probably in about not even 10 minutes, probably.
Already?
Yeah, this isn't that big of a set. Oh, I got a good one coming for you to rebag.
If it's Ninjago City, dude, I'm gonna just cry a little bit.
Ninjago City Gardens, my friend.
Why?
I'm just waiting for the missing figs to come in from Bricklink.
I have an idea. Make Frankie do
it. I don't know when he's working to do it.
I know.
Actually, he tried. He's the one who sold it to me. Frankie is my son. For those who are watching, he sold it to me because he's out of space. I don't know what happened to the figs that he didn't have for it, but he sold it to me on condition that he did not have to rebag it.
And I'm telling you that as his boss at work, sometimes partially, he's rebagging.
He works with you, so if you want to have that conversation with him, be my guest.
Just tell him straight up, dude, you're doing it.
You could. He's not going to be happy.
He's not going to do it either.
Yeah. I think the set I'm most looking forward to is. Oh, I think I'm
echoing on you, by the way.
Oh, you do?
I'm echoing, I think.
I don't have an echo on my end, but let's trust the chat here and ask them. Anybody in the chat, if let us know if there's an echo. That would be great. I'm not hearing an echo, but I don't know.
Maybe it's just me.
It's probably just you.
How? I'm streaming through you.
I don't know. I'm just telling you. I'm not hearing an echo.
So then there probably isn't an echo, and it's just my head.
I think that's a fair assessment.
You have to put like a banner that puts our accounts so that people follow all of them. By the way,
Oh, you want me to do that?
you should. That way, people know to follow us
I'll do it
on
right
all of
now.
our accounts.
I'll take a break from bagging
Well,
here.
finish bagging up, buddy.
Well, forget it now. You've
Well,
now distracted me. I've got like 23 pieces left to bag, and I'm completely distracted now. And I'm gonna do
good.
this.
I'm glad.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Sure.
Let's see. Which
My Twitch is YaBoiTonOFun.
okay.
Okay. Qui-Gon does not look half bad.
Oh wait, I'm adding this to the wrong one. You want the ticker, right?
Yeah, I would do like a little ticker thing.
Yeah. All right, I'll do the ticker.
Queen Amidala is probably my favorite out of all of these.
Okay.
Darth Maul is pretty sick too, but Queen Amidala is. There was an echo? Ah, I wasn't crazy.
Is it gone now?
I don't hear it anymore, so I assume so. I don't have another set to build, bro. Hold on. Let me try to find one. I'll be right back. I'm going to shut my video off.
All right. Yeah, if you guys are not if you're not following us on or subscribed on YouTube, you know, if you want us to do more of this, and if you would be so kind, definitely, you know, give us a follow or subscribe, whether it's on Kick, Twitch, or YouTube. I'm on YouTube and Kick. Steve is on Twitch and Kick. So, yeah, those usernames should be able to find us on either of those platforms. But we would appreciate it.
Anthony, I don't know if I ever showed you my my Animal Crossing set I bought from Japan.
I don't remember if you did. You might have shown it on one of the streams we were on, actually.
Awesome segue. That's the Animal Crossing set I bought from Japan.
With Japanese, the only theme apparently with Japanese writing on it.
Yep.
Which was very
because it's not called Animal Crossing in Japan.
Wow. Well,
what's it called? I don't know.
I don't know either. But for those of you who don't know, Steve went to Japan back in April for Star Wars Celebration.
And all I got was a stupid tile.
And all he got was a tile. And
making that into a t-shirt, by the way.
Yeah. That tile is very
you ready?
Insanely priced right now.
Want to see what else I'm building?
Yeah. More brickheads
that I got from Japan.
And you just said, I don't know if I have anything else to build, and you have more brickheads.
Yeah, I play Animal Crossing too, Hunter. It is insanely addictive. Is Padme supposed to be pregnant in this? Is that pregnant Padme?
I don't know, honestly.
It is Padme pregnant. I'm gonna have an army of brickheads, bro.
It sounds like it. All right, so far now I am missing 3 pieces for this set. So what we do is we'll rebag them all, and then we'll go ahead and now that it's all rebagged, we'll go ahead and we will off stream. We're not going to do this on stream, but back behind this wall here, I've got like, I don't know, 150, 200 pounds of brick. So we will shoot through that off stream here. Probably tomorrow. Find the few parts we need for this, and then we'll be in business. Hunter says his sister plays Animal Crossing. I'm not sure if that's just to inform or he's trying to say something about you, Steve. But
Hat did you do at the store today? We just broke down some sets, man. 3 sets today. I think it was a Freemaker set.
But it was a good day though overall at the shop. It was pretty busy. Yesterday was very slow. Thursday and Friday was extremely busy at the shop. So,
my 2 least favorites are the ones I'm building first, huh?
who?
I think I'm building Anakin Skywalker first.
How is Anakin one of your least favorites?
Because he's a little crybaby.
All right, so all done. I got a few parts that I got to pop into a couple of bags here. We'll find those, like I said, probably tomorrow off stream. I'll dig through some brick. We'll find the parts, and then once this is done, we put some clear tape right over the original tape here.
What parts?
That's how it goes on the shelf. I need one of the little black axles, 2 stud long black axles. I need a straight curved slope, and I need that 2x2.
Stop talking so fast. Which one?
All right. No, it's not on there. It's not on there. So it's a 2x2 tan tile for the hamburger, and then the other part. Yeah, okay. Then the other parts are missing are from the little tree monster guy. All right. So now here is the vending machine, or at least what I've done for it so far. So we're gonna bust out a bag or 2 and do this now for a little while. What? I don't know what that's in reference to. It might be in reference to me saying that him saying his sister plays Animal Crossing was a.
You're never gonna believe what I just found in one of my bins, dude.
What did you find?
Hold on, I gotta find it again. No, I didn't find the hamburger. Hold on.
Hunter, I just like to mess with Steve sometimes. It's fun. I don't remember what bag I was on here. To be honest, I gotta sort of figure it out. It's been a while since I touched this, so I guess I can go through the box and just see what the most recent. I think I'm on 4. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did 3. I think I'm on 4. Yeah, I'm on 4.
Ready for this, dude? I manifested this. I just want you to know that.
What'd you find? What is that? Is that Yondu? Looks like Yondu.
Yondu on Mr. E's body.
Oh, on Mr. E's body.
Now, look what else I just found. Because I've been manifesting this, bro. I've been saying it all week.
Rid of that. What does Hunter say? Hunter says my Darth Vader is standing right next to me on a plate and is crying because of you calling him a baby.
I called Anakin Skywalker a baby.
Oh, dude, Velma, really?
No hair.
Ah.
I didn't even know about that box, dude. So I very well could have the hair.
So we sold our Velma that we had.
Yeah, somebody keeps coming in asking for Velma, dude.
I sold the only one I had.
I know. She doesn't come in too often. If I can find the rest of that, I'll sell it to you, dude.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
Good luck finding it, but
I'll buy it. She'll probably be with me for a little while, but I'll buy her.
No, she was the other one wasn't with you.
It's a good point.
That long?
That is a good point. She wasn't with us that long. So I just got to check my phone. Somebody's pinging me here. Give me a second.
Should we talk about our next stream on Tuesday that we're going to switch to Monday on the week after that?
Yeah, we can.
Was that your cue to make me do it, or you want to do it?
Well, I don't know. You brought it up. I mean, if you want to talk about it, have at it. I can talk about it, but you're the one who brought it up, so I'll let you. It was actually your idea, even.
What, Mock Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. We're going to start doing some mocks soon. I think we're going to start our first one on Monday. Nope, Tuesday. I said Monday.
Yeah, this Tuesday.
Yep, we're going to start on Tuesday.
But we'll move it to Mondays next week.
Exactly. Once we have more of our stuff in, we're going to start moving it to Monday.
Yeah, we're waiting for some Bricklink. We don't stream every day, Hunter. We try and stream 3 times a week. Is our goal. Can. Yeah, if we can. You know, we have jobs and I have kids. And
I work emergency services, so.
Yeah, Steve is a very busy guy with his job. So it can be tough to do it every day, obviously. But yeah, we're shooting for 3 times a week, usually around the weekends. So like probably Friday, Sundays, and Mondays, because we are going to switch Tuesdays to Mondays. But I don't know if you saw, we have a live stream that we did, like a week ago, where I did a mock, and the mock was what was it? So it was combining Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, the most recent one, with a Creator 3-in-1 race plane, and we made a. I can even grab it and show it, but we made a Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter. It was a mock that we found on Rebrickable that we got the instructions for, and it came out really, really good. It came out so good that I had to run out and get the microfighter so I could get the new Plo Koon to put in it. But I'll grab it here in a sec. Let me just finish this capsule here. I'm not sure why I'm putting all these in the capsule, Steve, because I have to
take them all out.
I have to take them all out later because we're we're selling these figs. So.
Oh yeah, and just so it's out there, I wonder if I can share my stream. This is what I will be doing. I gotta find it. I think I'm gonna hold off on doing the second one, the Stinger. Like I said, I want to do the Nebulon first.
Oh, okay.
This is what I'm going to be doing first, just because I want to kind of test it out.
Steve, hold on. I gotta let you in. There you go.
Just to test it out a little bit. I want to kind of dabble a little bit. I have this set just kind of in bags, and I was going to sell it, but I think it's a good way to get my feet wet into mocks.
What set is that based on again?
That is based on Boba Fett's Starship.
Oh, the retired one? The smaller version?
Yes, the smaller version. Is it retired? Oh, no.
Yeah, it is retired.
I just exited out of that.
No, you're fine. You're in.
No, I know, but I exited out of it and I have to buy it still. Oh, no, never mind. It's free.
Yeah, some of the instructions out there are free. I got the ones I got for the Plo Koons were free. So that was cool.
I'm getting you to 150 sub. Give me a minute. I'm getting you to 150 sub.
Oh, thank you. That was the goal we were trying to hit on my YouTube channel.
Oh.
Yeah. I was at 149, I think, when we started the stream. So I think he's adding one for me. Appreciate that.
Nice, dude. Congrats.
Yeah, a little bit here and there. All right, another capsule done.
I have to put a different camera somewhere, like a GoPro.
Yeah.
To just make this look a little bit better, I think.
All right, so I'm going to take a break from this real quick just to show this is the Plo's Starfighter mock that we built last week. I think it was last week, right, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about a week ago. And this is based on, as I mentioned, this is based on I'm going to kind of turn it like this so you can kind of see it better. This is based on the Obi-Wan Starfighter, Jedi Starfighter, the one that comes with the Kaminoan. And then this is combined with the Creator 3-in-1 race plane. I think the set number is 31160. So if you combine 75333 and 31160, you can make this, with the exception of the droid and the Plo Koon. Obviously, I got the Plo out of the new microfighter. This is actually not the head from the new microfighter. This is the old Plo Koon's astromech. So I have him in there. And then I did do one modification to this, which was I wanted to be able to get the body in there. And the original designer, because he was only using the parts from those two sets, he used double-sided snot bricks here because that's what came in those sets. And that prevented you from getting the body in. So I just swapped those out with the single-sided snot bricks so I can get them in there. But yeah, really nice. This stand here, this stand actually comes with the race plane. So you can repurpose it as a stand for this. And if you look on the bottom here, you can even see that the designer actually built in I got to tilt this the right way. There you go. He actually built in the C-clips for the lightsaber as well. So this is a really, really cool mock. You can find it. These instructions, I think, were free on Rebrickable, and the designer's name was Isobricks. But this is just really, really good. It is not like a fragile mock at all. You can take it off. It's really sturdy. Swoosh it around. It's not going to come apart at all. So, pretty cool. Rocky Raccoon says, "Yo, how you doing, Rocky? What are you up to tonight?" I was reboxing a set for the shop, but now I am working on the minifig mending machine. I was just showing this mock that I found on Rebrickable that we built last week, and Steve and I are going to start doing mocks probably once a week. We'll start streaming on Mondays. We're going to do it Tuesday this week, but starting next week, we're going to do it on Mondays, and we're going to work on mocks on Mondays. So I've got parts coming from Bricklink that I should have in time for next week. So I don't know if I'll be doing a mock Tuesday. Steve will be starting his mock on Tuesday, but definitely next week when we switch to Mondays, I think we'll both be working on a mock.
Well, you're going to be working on a mock, whether you like it or not, sir.
Thank you, Hunter. Hunter is our 150th subscriber on YouTube. Thank you. Appreciate it. And Rocky says he just finished building all the new Lord of the Rings sets back to back. Meaning, when you say all the new, you mean Barad-dûr, the Shire, and Rivendell? All three of those? That would be amazing. That would also be basically, your whole day, probably.
I think it's a little bit more than your whole day.
Well, I mean, it depends how early you start, right? And how fast you are.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like me, I'm slow because I'm standing here. I'm sitting here talking all the time. So I'm pretty slow when it comes to building on the stream. Let me know, Rocky. I'm interested. Yeah, she said Shire, Rivendell, and Barad-dûr, no breaks, man.
Did you watch all the movies though? Because if not, you missed it. Oh, it took you 2 weeks. Okay.
Okay. I get his meaning now. He means those are the last 3 sets he did.
Gotcha.
Those are great sets to do, man.
I actually have the Shire. I should start building that one. I was so excited about buying that one.
And you got Rivendell from me, right?
Yeah. For
next
to nothing.
For next to nothing. It was the deal of the century. Steve got Rivendell for very, 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 very low price.
I used all my points, to be fair.
You used all your points for our loyalty program at the store.
Did some trade-ins.
He did some trade-ins. I think there was some work involved as well.
There's never work involved.
No?
It's not work when you love what you do.
Oh, all right. Steve. It is fun. It isn't like work, you know. When I'm there on the weekends, it's not like work. It's more like fun. So
you get some good customers that come in, and
We get great customers that come in. It's actually why we started doing these streams because hold on. Rocky says he watched The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings twice through. Okay.
Jeez.
I haven't watched The Hobbit more than once. In fact, I'm not even sure if I finished the last Hobbit movie. I've definitely seen the Lord of the Rings, all of those. Shire was nothing but fun. Rivendell was stressful because a lot of details early on. It looked weird. And you'd assume you got some stuff incorrect. Yeah, to me, I haven't built it, but the tiles on the roof to me were like stressful. Or I imagine they would have been stressful.
Rivendell? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to build it.
Yeah.
And Hunter asked what day you think the minifigs are coming.
Hunter asked, what day do we think the minifigs are coming from the minifig vending machine? Well, so we don't open again until Wednesday. I'm hoping by the weekend, we'll have these. I might try and finish this on stream on Tuesday, in which case we'll have most of the minifigs from this. Steve already has dibs on one. And then I think
it's all right. I'm gonna end up buying the set, so don't dibs on me anything.
All right.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Sell them if the people want them.
Probably over the weekend. If I can finish it on stream on Tuesday, yeah, possibly as early as Wednesday, but maybe Friday or Saturday. Rocky says Bardor was just cool. Yeah, Bardor is one that I have a rule that I only collect Star Wars for myself. I do break that rule sometimes. Bardor was an interesting one because I thought about it, but at the same time, both my kids wanted it, and I'm like, we're not buying multiples. And they said, yeah, they said they would share it. I'm like, you guys don't share anything. It's not going to work. I'm like, so I'm not buying two. So I just abstained from buying it at all.
I would like to know how one would share that.
Yeah, I don't know. They're like, we can share it. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that works.
I don't believe it would. I'm sorry.
So far we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these capsules, right? There's 16 total. So we got actually we have 6 of them. Excuse me, one was hiding there.
You might regret saying that, buddy. Rocky, have you looked at how much the rest of them cost, bro?
But it says yes. I'm a Star Wars guy. Yeah, I think Lord of the Rings has my heart now. Yeah, we have a bunch of the figs in the shop. They're pretty expensive now. Like most of the figs we have are from the older Hobbit and Lord of the Rings sets from like 2014 around there, and they are pricey now because really your only option to get those figs anymore is to either get them the old ones, right, on like a secondhand store like we have, or you've got to pay the price for the newer sets, right, to get the newer figs. So.
And got the old Hobbit Shire set from 2014. Modded a little bit. Now I got the Battle of Helm's Deep. Battle of Helm's Deep is a cool looking set.
Yes.
If you like Marvel superheroes or Star Wars, I like Star Wars personally.
Yeah, so do I.
An Orthnak Tower. Ooh.
Oh, Orthanc. Yeah. One of our customers, he's moved now. He was from Kentucky. He moved back to Kentucky, but one of our customers built it. He just started coming into our store buying parts, and he slowly built up parts. And I think he ordered the rest off of
Bricklink.
Bricklink. Thank you. And he finished it. He built Orthanc, and then he brought that in. That was cool.
I have a part of Orthanc. I have the wizard dude's head. Or the worm guy. I don't know what his name is.
I forget, but yeah.
I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings guy, unfortunately.
No?
I mean, I like the sets. I think the sets are awesome.
Yeah.
I just can't justify spending that much money on stuff anymore.
Yeah. For me, it's about space more than anything.
I'm running out of space.
Well, so am I. Every time I get something new, I have to bring something to the shop to sell. That's why I'm selling my 2008 ARC 170.
Are you?
Yeah, that's the one that's in the shop right now.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, Rocky. I have actually been saying this. So it's interesting because the reason we started live streaming is because Steve and I, as well as all of our customers, we have a lot of these conversations in the shop about stuff like this. And that's one of the conversations we've had, right, for what, Steve, the past year, which is Lego needs to bring back play scale Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I don't even like Lord of the Rings, and I support that idea.
Yeah. I don't know why, but it's almost like they underestimate like adult appetite for or willingness to buy a play scale set. So it's frustrating. I want some, sets between like $30-$40 and like $100-$120, right? Um,
I'm sorry.
you guys
That's
have any
awesome.
Emperor Palpatine at the shop?
We don't have any black robed ones.
But I'm going to. So this load right here, Hunter, if you heard me say earlier, this is all these figs at the end of my desk here. These are all figs that came in as part of a parts load that we got, and I'm slowly going through. And I definitely have some parts to make it an Emperor or two in there. So we will have them. I'm not sure when. Rocky says, "I want the updated figs, weapons, etc." Dying to mock build. He corrected himself there. Yeah, I don't blame you for wanting them. Lego needs to put some stuff out, right? That's in those price ranges, so everyone can get them. They finally did the right thing with the Phase 2 Captain Rex in Star Wars. They put them in a cheap set.
No, they didn't.
Good. What do you mean? Put them in a
They did
$13. They put them in a $13 microphone.
Nope. Didn't happen.
All right. Sore spot for Steve because Steve bought the UCS Venator.
Day one, I bought the UCS Venator.
Yes, he's very upset about this.
And built it
Yeah.
in a day.
And he thought he had an exclusive fig, and as it turns out, he didn't.
Well, when the instruction booklet said it.
At the time, it was exclusive.
No, shush.
But I'm just saying. They weren't wrong about that.
Didn't know we were doing that.
We're not. Oh, boy.
Who? Me or Brickify?
Oh, sorry. What is your favorite set? Good question. But Steve, you're not going to believe this. Oh, never mind. I thought we were missing a part. I'll show you mine. Be right back. If I can get it out of here without knocking everything over. All right. I don't know where I'm going to put it because it's a little big, but ATOT with the Republic dropship. This is probably my favorite set. And this is one that I built just by going out and finding parts because I really didn't want to pay the price for it. It's pretty dusty right now. I need to find my my makeup brush so I can dust this off. But yeah, so I built it myself, and then my wife was nice enough to get me. I don't even know how many are in here. 16 clones to go inside of it. So that's my favorite.
The fact that they put evil eyes for Anakin makes this set like 10 times better. What's $600, Hunter? What did I miss? Padme Amidala. Bag 3.
I think my second favorite set is probably the TIE Pilot helmet.
It's a good one.
Yeah. $600.
That's my favorite.
What's $600? Oh, $600 down drain. He's referring to you, Steve. And
What did I buy?
The Venator. That's a reference to the Venator and the Captain Rex.
Yeah, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. And to be honest with you, dude, I don't actually agree. I genuinely love that build. Um, it's an amazing build. I think out of all the UCSs though that I own, the Razor Crest by far is my favorite.
Okay.
By far.
Yeah, but going back to what we were talking about before with Rocky, the definitely right. Like we talk about this all the time, is that we need some sets in those lower price ranges specifically for the figs. Like right now we have too many high end figs at the shop, right? Like we sell more, inexpensive figs than we do expensive figs, and we just have too many. They sit around, some of them, for a very long time, and I would prefer if there was more availability, and so that we can get no for the fig. Steve, we can't hear you if you're talking. You're on mute.
That's because I was opening up a bag and I didn't want people to hear it. Sorry. I wouldn't even necessarily say that it was a bad um, purchase, even for $600, even if it was just for the fig. I didn't necessarily buy it for the fig. I just like the whole backlash that people have for the fig. Like, we shouldn't have put that fig. I could honestly care less. We still do have an exclusive fig from that set. I just like playing up that drama. I think it's
What,
fun.
the Yularen?
Yeah, I think the Yularen is still exclusive. If you tell me it's not, forget it. This drama's back on, bro.
No, we have that fig in the shop.
Do you?
I think so. I don't know who brought it in or why they would break the set, unless they just, But yeah, I think we have that fig in the shop right now. That's the young version, right? That's the young version of Yularen?
Yeah.
Not with the gray outfit?
Young. Yeah, with the gray outfit.
Yeah, he's in the shop right now. Pretty positive.
Let me see. This version.
Steve's going to go pull him off the shelf. All right. Yeah, we have him in the shop right now.
Yeah. He's sick, in all honesty. I love that they redid him like that. I like the patterns. I like everything that they did.
Yeah.
I'm doing time lapses of building brickheads, by the way, so I can post them to my TikTok.
Okay.
Hunter, stick around the shop and you'll get that answer. Short answer, Venator.
What's the answer? Do you like the Venator Superstar Destroyer? Okay.
Everybody knows. Anthony can vouch for me. I would sell that Star Destroyer in a second if I could.
Excuse me. No, you won't, because I have to build that Star Destroyer.
Yeah, and we both have PTSD from that thing, dude.
We definitely have PTSD from building that Star Destroyer. Steve bought the Star Destroyer, and it was literally, I don't know, 6,000 gray parts thrown in a bin. And I don't even know how long we kept it in the shop, right? For like the whole time we built it.
Yeah.
And I have no idea how long that thing stayed in the shop, but
6 weeks.
Something like that. Yeah, 6 weeks. As soon as we put the last part on it, I just said to him, "Now get it out of here. I don't want to see it anymore."
Oh.
That was stressful. We had to find a good amount of parts for it too.
I don't think it was that many, was it?
No, I mean it wasn't like it wasn't.
I also think it was one of those things where
amount, but it was a decent amount. It took some time.
But we also had a decent amount of parts after the fact.
Yeah, that was kind of the scary part. But that happened to me with the 2007 Millennium Falcon as well, because I think what I did, and I might have done this when we were doing your Star Destroyer, is if I saw that we were using certain parts, and then I was looking through my bins for different parts, and I saw the parts that we had been using a lot, I just grabbed them and threw them in the bins as extras in case we needed them and they were missing later. So I think I kind of created that situation where we had a lot of extra parts.
Yeah.
Because I did the same thing with the Falcon.
That's okay. We don't judge you for that.
Don't judge me for that. All right.
We listen and we don't judge.
So the minifig vending machine is cool, but from a build perspective,
It's a
so far
nightmare.
it's a little square. The little bit of this, the ramps and stuff inside are cool, but I'm really excited for when we get to the part that actually, the gears and stuff, the mechanism that makes it work. That's the part that I'm excited for. And we're almost done with this bag, so that's good news. Although, I feel like, we do have too many extra parts. See? Always second guess when you have extra parts. All right. That, and then this last piece, this goes in here. So, yeah, so we're starting to get into, I think, hope I built this right.
I don't love how they did Padme.
No?
No. I think this is supposed to be like she's pregnant.
That was me. That was me trying to recover some Lego sets. So make grays. I was throwing them everywhere. Yeah. Whenever I am like building like that, where we don't know if we have all the parts, if I see that we're using a certain part, and then I'm looking through my bins, trying to find parts that we're missing. If I see those parts we've been using, I'll just grab them and just keep throwing them in a bin. And before we know it, we wind up with like 300 extra parts. And then we're confused and we're like, did we not do this right? But in reality, it's like or at least I created that situation myself.
That's okay.
We were on and off on the 2007 UCS Millennium Falcon for what, 3 months almost?
I mean, there was a point in time where you're the only one who built that, bro.
Yeah, I know.
No one else touched that.
At the beginning, especially, I built the whole frame of it before I even brought it into the shop. But yeah, had a lot of help from Steve. My son helped. Some other customers at the shop helped. They were just hanging around, and we were working on it, and they would help dig for parts. So, hats off to everyone who jumped in and helped out with that one. Let's see here.
Is it bad that I built so many brickheads that I know how the base plates work now?
I don't know if it's bad as much as it's,
Not good.
definitely a statement about your life. Just saying.
That hurts, man. Honestly, I don't know why I'm on this brickhead kick. I think it's just easier. They're fun little builds,
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I just want something like, and I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but sometimes I'm up for like, the long build, and then other times I just want something like nice and quick. That's why that mock that I showed earlier, the Hello mock, that's why that was so nice, because we knocked it out in like what, like an hour and a half kind of thing.
Yeah, I think we only did like an hour and a half stream.
Yep. I was remaking the little playset of the AT-AT. A little playset of the AT.
Is that the one with the target and everything, bud?
Oh, I know which one you saw. The Action, I forget what they were called. They did an indoor one as well.
Is that literally the thing I just said?
Yes, it is. It is literally the thing you just said. All right. This one has a knight in it, one of the castle figs. I do like. I actually am looking forward to those. Not that I'm going to buy them, but the Creator 3-in-1, the Monster House and the new Knight set.
I think I'm going to end up buying the 3-in-1.
Which one? The Monster House?
The Monster House. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. I think that one I like. And the Castle one's nice for Castle fans. It has a new faction.
Does it?
Yeah. New faction and Knights are in that, yeah. And then Hunter said, and it is all gray. I was screaming and I could not escape the 2x2 gray piece. Yeah, you ever get into that where you're trying to rebuild something or build something from scratch, and there's one piece that just keeps popping up over and over again, and it's the one piece you can't find, and it's the one piece you need like 72 of. It drives me insane. Steve, we should see. I have that ATST Raider that's open now. We should see
Yep.
if there's any good mocks that are based off that set.
I'm sure there are.
Well, that depends on who you ask. You know me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of picky. So, but yeah. Tune in Tuesdays, guys. You get to see Steve. I don't know if it'll be. I'll definitely be streaming. I don't know if I'll be hosting like I am tonight. Steve might be hosting. 7. All right. So Hunter gave us a set number. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to pull that bad boy up on Bricklink and see which one he's talking about.
And make sure that we're following. That way you guys know if I go live and he's not with me, and vice versa.
Yeah, definitely. If you can, if you want to see that mock Steve's building, definitely follow Steve on Kick or Twitch. You can follow me as well. If I'm live, it's probably with Steve. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it is. Occasionally it isn't. Yeah. It's the that's the one. It's the Tauntaun and I'll share my screen. It's the Microfighter, Steve, which you should have guessed because you're a Microfighter guy.
I'm a microfighter guy.
You are. Let me share this.
I have all the microfighters. I even have a custom Bad Batch microfighter. Oh, that one.
That one, yeah.
I got that one when I was in Florida. That was actually the first microfighter I ever bought.
Well, see, there you go.
Fun fact.
Steve is a huge Microfighter fan. In fact, when you started coming into the shop, you were buying like all the Microfighters I had. Remember? We were trying to get them for you.
I do, because remember somebody tried to do a side deal with me and you got really mad at them.
Yes, I did.
Hold on one second.
So if you guys don't know what Steve's referring to, right? So we buy stuff at our shop, right? So we'll do deals with people. Yep. This is the right one, right, Hunter? Yeah. Okay. Great. That was it. Yep. So we obviously we buy stuff at our shop. That's like kind of the whole thing. We have new in the box Lego, but our main thing we do is we buy minifigures, we buy sets, we buy loose brick. Sometimes we're buying all that stuff. Sometimes we're only buying certain things. But anyway, sometimes people will, as I'm trying to make a deal, customers that are in the store will try and make their own deal. And so that, we don't allow.
Not cool, bro.
If we refuse it and you guys want to go out in the parking lot and make a deal, you're 100% welcome to. But the way we see it is that, the fact that our shop exists is the reason that, these two people met in the first place, right? So to sort of try and cut us out of the sale is
not cool, bro.
Yeah, not great. So we don't get like too upset about it. We just, ask people not to do that. That's all. If they do it, we just ask them not to. And for the most part, everyone's cool with it. Planning to fix set 31058. Let's pull that up. Is that a creator? I think it's a creator, right? Yeah, the Mighty Dinosaur. We have this one in the shop right now. So I know there's some mocks on Rebrickable that are based off of that as well, Steve. Steve, who are you building right now? Hunter, what do you mean by fix? Like you have it and it's broken apart? Or you don't like something about the build?
I'm building Padme.
Oh.
I just built Anakin, so Padme Amidala was the next one in line.
Okay.
I figure bang the two worst ones out, and then get to the good stuff.
Who else is in that?
Mace Windu, Palpatine, and Grievous.
Okay.
Yeah, see? The good stuff.
Yeah, I would put Anakin in the good stuff personally.
Yeah, well, that's when we know you're wrong.
I can hear your wife talking, and she's talking to the dogs.
She's talking to the dogs, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
All
She
right.
was looking for Moxie.
Yeah. Oh, it's all broken. That's what he means by fix it. Yeah, we
It's
get a
not a
lot.
bad one.
We get a lot of people coming to the shop. A lot of kids, especially, who they want to buy stuff, and their parents are like, "You have that. It's just in a billion pieces somewhere in your room." So it's a lot of work. I get it. It's intimidating, but it's also rewarding if you actually go through and you find everything. And you know, I tell people all the time, it's easy to build a set like this, right? Where you're just taking it out of the box, instructions, numbered bags, all that. But it can be much more rewarding when you do something, sort of on your own. Like when I had to find all the parts for that set I just showed you guys, the ATOT with dropship. I mean, that one just sort of has a special place in my collection because I did all the work for it. I didn't just go to the store, buy it, and put it on the shelf.
Just give it up.
Right, Steve? Right, Steve.
No, the Star Destroyer can still die.
The Star Destroyer can still die. I'm starting to feel bad for the Star Destroyer, actually.
Why?
Because we're picking on it. I just finished my Harry Potter Hogwarts Express. The play scale one, Hunter, or the larger one?
Okay.
I like the play scale one. I do like the play scale Hogwarts. I mean, the big one's really nice too, but the problem with that is, obviously, right? You know what the problem with that one is that space. It's huge. You gotta have a place to put it. All right, so now we're getting into like mechanism type stuff on the minifigure vending machine. This is a whole lot of Technic. I don't quite know how it's going to fit in here yet, but
Amidala is done.
You were just ripping through those, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't even have to look at the instructions for the base anymore. So
I know. It's just like I know this stuff.
yeah.
Tulip, come on.
Uh-oh. Sounds like a dog has entered.
Yeah, Tulip and Han.
Oh, my cats are nowhere to be found. They must know that I'm doing something down here, because usually these, especially the older one, she'll be around, hovering usually. But all right, and that was set 76476. Okay, playset 76423. The playset. Yeah, I like that one. See, by the way, we have a used one in the shop that needs to be repacked.
What? The
Hogwarts Express.
is it the one in the bag?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
two bags.
I wasn't sure if that was supposed to be done or not.
Yeah, and
That's
there's
gonna be terrible.
yeah, and there's two bags. So you got to find the other bag. It's in there. Just you got to find it in that huge box of stuff. My finger is killing me still.
I tell you, dude, you need a pick or something like that instead of a knife.
No. For any of the kids who are on here, be careful with sharp objects. I stabbed myself in the hand last night with a knife that I was using to try and fix something, and I slipped with it. So listen to your parents and be careful with sharp objects. All right. Thing I don't like about, I like Technic and I don't like Technic because I'm always worried I'm going to do something wrong and I'm not going to find out until 27 steps later. So.
Suggestion, just a real good one. Double check.
Well, I am, but you know, it's starting to get a little like, if you look at this, it's like comparing this to a picture. I mean, it's a 2-dimensional picture, right? So like, I mean, it's getting, take a look at that.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty complex. So, and you're comparing it to a 2-dimensional picture. It's kind of like, it looks right, but is it actually right?
Use the app, bro.
I could. Yeah. You know what? My tablet's upstairs. So I don't feel like going to get it.
I'm using my computer.
Yeah. Hunter says he did that too. I think he's talking about stabbing himself in the hand.
Can we normalize not stabbing ourselves, people?
Yes. That'll be, maybe that should be the theme of one of our live streams, is not stabbing ourselves.
Says the guy who sliced his finger to the bone.
It wasn't to the bone. It was.
No, I did. I said I did.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. You did do that. Mine was more of like, mine was like a full on, like I got the point, so it was like a puncture.
Yeah.
And it bled a lot. Once I got the bleeding to stop, I realized it wasn't as bad. You know what I mean? As it looked. But it did bruise all around it, like right away, like almost immediately.
It's blood.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. All right. This entire bag is this this mechanism in here.
Nice.
Yeah, I just want to get to the point where I can actually turn it and see it work. You know. I mean, I've already seen it. What did he try and do? He tried to cut up Lego sets. Is that what you meant to say? He tried to cut up Lego sets. Dangerous. Be careful out there, everybody. I mean, Lego in general is, forget about using any kind of sharp object. Like I've had times where I try to go separate bricks and they'll come apart, but I have to put so much force in them. They'll come apart and they kind of go like that. And then they'll scrape across my finger or they'll jam into my palm. And I've had times where they've actually cut me. And that's just using Lego, right? I'm not even using a sharp object or anything.
You fought the Lego. And the Lego won.
Yeah. Lego is not just a hobby or a toy. It's a hazard. You know, you have to be committed to it. Hunter said, let's not talk about it. Oh, he was trying to cut open a Lego set. Yes. I hate the thumb tab boxes. I don't like to rip them open. So I use my utility knife, like my leather knife, to cut the boxes open from one side. And yeah, that's another thing you really got to be careful with, right? Because you can definitely get yourself there too. All right. How many more brickheads you got, Steve?
2, but I figure we have a half an hour, so.
Yeah. Rip through them.
No, I'm just gonna save them.
You're gonna save them?
Yeah. I have Grievous and Palpatine.
Grievous, the Grievous one is
top tier.
I like. He's funny. It's cute looking. I'm not a Brickheads guy though. In general, not like you. You're a big Brickheads guy. I know.
Well, apparently now I am.
Stop yawning, bro.
Bro, I can't. I'm trying so hard not to.
Stop.
I'm usually in bed by now, bro.
8:30. Not me. Usually I'll start getting ready. Like I'm never asleep at 9. So Hunter says, gotta go. See you Tuesday. Thanks, Hunter.
We're going, Hunter.
Have a good night. I usually like start like winding it down at like 9, and then I fall asleep anywhere between like 10 and 11 usually. I don't. It's different now, right? Because there's no school. I don't have to get up and drive the kids to school, so I don't have to get up as early. So
Yeah.
stay up. I can stay up a little bit later. But actually, no. If you keep yawning like that, so stop.
We gotta go to Sora soon.
Where?
Sora?
Oh yeah, I'm on this diet. I gotta wait till I'm done.
Are you echoing?
Am
No.
I?
I don't think we are.
I don't hear an echo, but I'll defer to you on that one because I didn't hear it earlier either.
I don't hear it, so it could just be my mic. I don't know.
Did you I mean, it could be mine. I thought yeah, I'm muted on the extra camera. So are you. So, and I think that it does that automatically. So,
Yeah.
I just gotta. I mean, honestly, I could probably make it work on the diet. To be honest with you, right? It's sushi, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's sushi. But still. I
well,
mean, you said you have what, a few more weeks?
yeah, but as soon as we get to like it's stages, so as soon as we get to the stage where we can have rice, then we should be able to do it. Which
Yeah.
I think might be the next stage, actually. So find out, not this week, but next week, because this week's 4th of July, so no appointment this week, but next week I'll find out
Nice.
for sure.
I have a dog at me right now trying to get up on my lap.
Which one, Han?
No, Tulip.
Who?
Tulip.
Who's Tulip?
I like Tulip. She's my favorite dog to watch.
Oh,
She
you're
bites-
watching her. It's not your dog.
No, she bites me when I pet her.
Oh.
That's her way of showing me thanks. Yep.
One of my cats will bite you for no reason. So, yeah, he says, and you're echoing, so I'm not sure where the echo is coming from. I'm not hearing it, so it's going to be difficult.
Hold on, Tulip. Your whole thing is off. There you go. Much better. There you go. Oh. Go lay in the bed. She's my favorite dog.
Is she?
Yeah.
Out of the dogs you watch, or out of
out of the dogs that we watch. I look forward to seeing her every single year, dude.
Okay. You watch her once a year?
Only one time a year during
Oh, really?
4th of July.
Okay.
I told Courtney to offer them free sittings, but
Yeah. Oh, that's strange.
What?
I guess it's but so I don't know if you can see this, but like there's this little Technic piece here, and it's actually riding on the teeth of the
Yeah, that's the coin thing.
yeah.
It's so that it makes a sound.
Yep. Well, that's not like a typical building technique you see. So when I kind of second guessed it there, like, did I do something wrong? So. Right. If we go to 9, I think you'll hit the your 5 hours.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it too much, dude.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just saying you will.
Thanks.
You're like, don't worry about it. I'm like, I'm not. Don't worry. I'm good. Back to work tomorrow. Back to the grind. Unfortunately, no. The fun part of the week is over.
Mine hasn't ended.
Yeah, well, I know you're on call, so I used to do on call when I was younger.
Yeah, I mean it won't be forever, dude.
No, I'm
So.
too old for that now.
Boom, Mace Windu is done.
Stop. 19 minutes. You think you can do it? Can you get him done?
Mace Windu, he's done.
No, not Mace.
Look
Your
at his
boy.
ears.
Like that's pretty cool.
They did him so dirty with his ears, dude.
I don't think they did though. He looks accurate to me. He looks screen accurate. What? I think he did. I think he's screen accurate.
Yeah, that's it for book number 6. I mean, I could probably bang out another one, but
I'm almost done. So we can wrap it up as soon as I'm done with this.
don't worry about it, dude. I'm cool with just sitting and talking.
All right. We'll sit and talk. This is actually the coin slot right here. So you can see the coin. Coin's going to sit right in there from what I can tell. But yeah, this is almost done anyway. Probably this will be the last bag for me tonight. I got 2 more bags done. And then I think on Tuesday, I'm just going to be like, however long it takes, right? Just going to go as long as it takes to get this done.
Do you see my screen?
Yeah. You did all those just tonight?
No.
Oh.
I've been doing these since we started.
Oh, okay. So you've done 8 so far?
Yeah.
But didn't you do like 4 just tonight?
I did like 5 tonight, bro.
Right. So
I did these 5 tonight.
It's not crazy that I would say that you did all those tonight. But hey,
Broke. There we go.
oh, jeez.
Might start taking some brickheads from work, taking them all apart and then rebuilding them.
Where? From my shop?
Yeah.
Why?
Just to build them. Brickheads, bro.
This guy. All right. Serious brickhead fan right here.
Yeah. I'll just bring them back.
All right, if you want to. All right. So this is exciting because that mechanism is in place now. All right, it does turn. All right.
What I'm doing is I have my GoPro going.
Yep.
So I've been. Oh, hold on, I think I gotta power it off.
Oh, bro, do you see this? I didn't even notice this fig in this set.
What
You see
fig?
this guy? He's the. Let's see if I can get him on there. Good. No. The Fabuland guy with the teddy bear.
I love that.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't even realize that was in there. What did I do with my extra parts? That's the question. I think I put them in a bag down here somewhere. Yeah, I did. There they are. All the way at the bottom. I like to keep my extra parts. I don't like them just rolling around the boxes. I'll show you some of the figs if you want to hang on for a few minutes. I'll show you some of the figs I've built so far. There's some nice, really cool ones. Let me just put this away. If I don't drop stuff, that is. Tomorrow night I'll look for the Scooby-Doo set.
Nice.
Let's put that there. Let me get a swig of water. And then we'll...
Are you done?
For now with that. What do you want me to do with these Scooby-Doo figs? The damaged ones. Do you want them?
No. Keep them.
We can put them in... If I get a Shaggy here, we can put these in the damage. Actually, we can put them in the minifig vending machine.
Yeah.
The Shaggy and the zombie are less noticeable because they're not cracks. They're like dings in the torsos. So those aren't bad. And then the Freddy, I need hair, a new head, and legs for. All right, let me see. Let me show you some of the stuff I got out of here. Some of the better, or not even the better, but just like the cooler stuff. Pick out some of my favorites here that we got. I like that one. I like this guy. I like this guy. Let's see what we got here. So these are all figs from that I built from a load of figs that we got in. I shouldn't say figs; they were fig parts that we got in. And let me just see here. See some of the better ones. Right. Nicer ones. Oh, I like that one. This one's cool. I like this one. Most of these, there's nothing rare about them, but they're just good looking. Some of the figs are good looking. All right, so let's look at some of these. So first up, we got the panda bear with his little teddy bear panda bear. CMF. All right, so that one's pretty cool. And then,
I like that one.
Yep. And then look, if you take his head off, he's sticking his tongue out at you, Steve. All right, so that's the first one. That one's cool. So we'll have that guy at the shop. I don't know why, but I like this Zane from Ninjago. Put him here. Pink
The
Zane.
pink one?
Yeah,
he's pretty sick, dude.
I think he's cool looking. So I like him. And he's got a good face too. His eyes are kind of glowing, and he's got the angry expression. I like him. And he's got the smile on the other side. So he's a good one. Everyone's favorite Chewbacca.
Forgot about Chewbacca.
Advent calendar Chewbacca. How about this? Kramer from Seinfeld. I know, Steve, you don't watch Seinfeld or you don't know anything about Seinfeld. You're too young, but I love Seinfeld, so I was happy to see Kramer in there. This is Steve. If anybody's watching, they don't know. Steve's a huge Harry Potter fan. He doesn't like to admit it, but he's a huge Harry Potter fan.
Huge.
So this is one of Steve's favorites.
It's Mad Eye Moody.
Yeah, it's a cool fig. Like the hair is cool, the printing on the torso and the legs is cool, and the face, right? The face is great. So, what else? We got Steve. Do it.
Kermit the Frog here.
Yep. Kermit and the Muppets. We got. Don't do this one. Don't do a voice for this one.
That's racist now. I'm not allowed to.
Apu from The Simpsons. And then also from The Simpsons, we got Nelson. Yeah. That's all I got for Simpsons so far out of this, but I know there's more Simpsons parts. Oh, here you go. This guy's cool. Another Harry Potter Steve favorite.
I don't know his name. Wormtail or something like that, right?
Yeah. I don't know why this camera's blurry when I go up close, but the other one works better. And then, everyone loves the costume guys, right, from CMFs. So whether it's food or whether it's animals. So this one will probably go quick, Steve, in the shop.
Yeah, 100%.
Pig, look at the little print on the back. This little...
The tail? Yeah.
Cute tail. Cute. Another favorite for Star Wars fans, Ewoks. A little Ewok out of there.
Oh, didn't you just get the Ewok today?
All of this is, yeah. Well, I get the body, yeah. But all of this is just recent, right? The last couple. Here's our girl, Daphne Blake.
Yeah, Daphne.
Yep. From Scooby-Doo. Oh, also Scooby-Doo.
I want that. No, I don't. I might have him.
You have it. And then you take the hat off. It's not a he.
To her.
It's a her in disguise.
My fault.
But cool fig. And then we got, I don't know. I'm just showing this. There's nothing great about this fig, but this right here.
Leia.
Yep. I'm just partial to Leia. You know that.
Yeah, you said you were going to start your, what's it called soon?
What?
Buying Princess Leia. Yellows.
Oh, yellows? I don't know about yellows. But I started buying Princess Leia a long time ago. This guy's cool. That's what all these purple capes with the stars were from. There's like a lot of them in there. This one's all frayed. I'm actually going to swap it out because we have better ones. But Wizard, I like him.
I just added something to my Amazon cart and it just wouldn't do it.
They don't like you. And this Steve right here. I love this fig. Take a look.
That is sick.
This is why I tell you Nia has the best figs in Ninjago. And then lastly, I love this one.
She's awesome.
And look at that shield with like the Pegasus
Is that
on
the
it.
shield that we saw today?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's just a handful. I mean, I got a ton of them here. Got Vision. I got another one of those zombies from the Mystery Machine. I got more Chewbacca. Oh, I forgot. Look. Comic book guy. Another Simpson. So I lied when I said that those two were the only Simpsons I got out of that. Good amount of Ninjago in here. Oh, I forgot to check today.
All you're gonna do is click on that plus icon, and then once you do that,
What's that sound?
Oh, that's some stupid video.
Oh, Steve, we need to see if we have. See if you have a white jetpack in your parts. I might have one at the shop. I don't know, but see if you have one. But
Okay.
yeah, prototype Boba Fett. That's a cool fig.
All right, I'll look.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, there's a bunch of other stuff here, but like I said, I barely like scratched the surface on going through this. Oh no, here you go. I'm not a big Star Wars sequel fan, but this is a sick fig.
Yeah, that one I like.
First Order AT-AT driver. Just awesome. He came in a microfighter, I think.
Did he?
I think so. Yeah, let me see. I'm pretty sure he did. Now I have to know. I have to know. First Order AT. Let's share my screen again. He's not a First Order AT. Oh, that's because it's not called an AT-AT. It's called a I think it's, what is it, ATM-6, something like that, or Heavy Assault Walker, I think they call it in LEGO. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that were on crate. Oh, he doesn't come up at all under First Order. I wonder why. That's strange. I wonder what he comes up under. Oh, no, there he is. Sorry, he's First Order Walker driver. And he came in, actually, he came in 2 sets. So obviously he came in the Heavy Assault Walker, right?
Yep.
Which we've seen at the shop. And then the other one that he came in, I think, was it a microfighter? Yeah, it was the 2-pack microfighter. The crate is actually the crate set, right? With the speeder. We got another zombie cheerleader. Got some Garmadon, Fuchima. But yeah, I haven't even come close yet to really getting into any of these. This is just all the stuff that was sort of, you know, obvious because it was already half put together and I was able to piece it back together. But there's so much more to go through. So I don't know why there's a random pair of Shadow Stormtrooper legs here. but get that out. Jet Trooper. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Barris, Offie. Oh, we finally got more of these guys. We sold out of these guys, and I haven't had one in a while. Haven't had anyone come in. Show you.
Oh yeah, the hover tank goes.
Hover tank pot. I've had hover tanks with them, but I'm just saying like loose, just one fig. This is a cool fig, the genie from the CMFs.
Yeah, she is sick. I think I found her one time. I haven't used her, but I did find her.
Yeah.
And I do like her. I think she's cool.
She is. I don't know what this guy came in. Any idea? Is he a CMF?
Hold him up. Hold him up.
Scan him.
Something I do.
Got him?
Yep. Series 13, Snake Charmer.
So he is. He's a CMF. I think there's more than
He's
one.
got a King Cobra, dude. That is sick.
What does it look like? Oh, I haven't seen those yet.
Oh, if you find that, let me know because I'll buy that.
Yeah, they might be missing from. Yeah, I have some accessories. I haven't gone through them yet, but not a lot for for all of them. Yeah, those are, like, there's a Ninja Turtle or two in here. More choppers, like as if we need more of these, right?
Could be.
How many of these do we have? Like 12
12
right now. That just means I got to bring the price down on them. I got Scooby, and then everyone's favorite. Everybody loves this.
I think it's super cool.
Yeah. So very, very cool. All right. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it. I think that's it for the night. It's just about 9 o'clock here, so we'll wrap it up and do this again on Tuesday, right? You're gonna start your mock on Tuesday. I'm gonna try and finish off this vending machine. Sound like a plan?
Sounds good to me, dude.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining. Thanks for all the comments. Like the bottom of the screen says, if you enjoy sitting here listening to us chat about this and work on these Lego projects, definitely give Steve a follow. He's your boy Ton of Fun on Twitch and Kick, and then I'm Shop Brickify on YouTube and Kick. So definitely would appreciate a follow on Kick or a subscribe on YouTube. It is of course free to do either of those things. So anything, every little bit helps, and appreciate everybody hanging in and sitting through this with us. We'll be back on Tuesday, but until then, everyone have a good night. Steve, take care. Talk to you soon.